Class example 1.6.3. Consider the cube root of 343 to the power of 4. We're going to rewrite this expression 4 other ways, and then we're going to use our calculator to check to see if they all evaluate to the same result. So this is very similar to class example 1.6.3, the last question that we did in that question, or sorry, 1.6.4. We're going to take the cube root of 343 all to the power of 4. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take 343 and raise it to the power of 4. That means I'm going to take 343 multiplied by 343 multiplied by 343, and then I'm going to multiply it by another 343. And then I'll take the cube root of that number. But guess what that number is? That number happens to be, oh boy, 138. 4128721. 13,841,287,201. Does anybody know what the cube root of 13 billion is? I don't think so. So let's chuck it into our calculator. We actually get the number multiplied by itself 3 times that comes out to this ridiculous 13,841,287,201 is 2,401. And you can test it. Take 2,401, multiply it by itself 3 times, see if you get back to that 13 billion. That's number 1. That's my least favorite. I don't know why I started with it, but it's too late. It's already done. The next one's my favorite. If I have the cube root of 343, to the power of 4, I could actually rewrite that as the cube root of 343 all raised to the power of 4. Now, I'm not sure if you remember, but 343 is actually on our perfect cube list. And our perfect cube list happens to be 343 is the 7th perfect cube. So I could actually rewrite this and say that that's 7 to the power of 4, which really means 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7. So you could check that into your calculator. It also comes out to 401. I don't know about you, but I definitely think that the second one is a lot easier. But go ahead, whatever you like to put in your calculator. Another way that we could rewrite this is 343 all raised to the power of 4/3. My index becomes my denominator and my numerator stays there. And you can actually put 343 raised to the power of. Now open up a set of brackets in your calculator, put 4/3, close that set of brackets, and you will actually get 2,401. That's nice and easy. That's very heavy calculator work. The blue one for me is nice if you have to do it in your head, but I still didn't want to put 7 to the power of 4 and put that into my head. You could do 49 times 49 if you really needed to. Okay, the last thing we're going to do here is we're going to take 343 and we're going to change this into a decimal. And what we end up getting is 1.3 repeating. Now this is my second least favorite because it's actually the most inaccurate. So into your calculator, you could actually put 343 to the power of 1 point, and then put 33333333333, as many as your screen will actually contain. And when I do that, I'm going to get 343 to the power of 1 point, and as far as my screen will go, and I hit enter. Ooh, and it rounded out actually nicely and did give us 2,401. Now, depending on how many 3's you put in there, though, that matters, right? If I put 343 to the power of 1.333, let's just say, I get a very different number. I get 2,396 point something, something, something. Okay, so if you are going to change this into a decimal, then you need to make sure that that decimal is repeating and it goes all the way until your calculator cannot handle it anymore before you hit enter.